here. Same scenario. You practice.
Sit.
You practice the things that you fail at
Sit.
so that these scenarios become permanently embedded in the dog's mind. Back over here, the way you were, facing the same direction, doing the same thing.
Sit. Stay.
Was he down or was he sitting?
He was sitting.
I'm sorry?
He was sitting.
All right. Loose leash. And as soon as you see him getting ready to roll is when you tap him back. No. Sit. Stay. It's fine. See how he makes the big arc? Because he knows that he doesn't want to interfere. But by the same token here. Sit. Good. Good boy. Just like so. He's worried because he doesn't want to be interfered with. He was corrected for his failure to come to me because this dog disabled his ability to do so. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay, heel. You ready? We'll do it one more time. Kennel up. Stay. Now, have him down.
Down.
Tell him to stay. Again, approximating a loose leash. We want this leash to be as loose as possible. Ashley wants you now, correct him.
Sit.
Never go back to sit. You finish
Down.
the exercise you start. Leash pressure. All right. Tell him to stay.
Stay.
Now, I want you to step away just a little bit because I want, no, don't take the leash with you. See what happens? Take him back. Roll down. Control your leash. Go all the way up to the clasp on the leash. Stop giving him additional commands. Bring him over here where he was. Straight to the ground. Say nothing. Reiterate your stay. And don't take leash with you when you go. Now he's not facing the same direction. No, I want the leash in your hand. Just don't drag on him when you go to me. Stay. Spot. Look quick. No. Here. Now pull this. Not move. Fix it. Fix it. Heel. No. Heel. Alright. No meltdowns. Correct. See, if you keep tapping him and he was down, he didn't know what to do. Does that make sense?
Yes.
He was already down and you kept on drumming him, so he's kind of like, what do I do? What do I do? If this isn't right, something else has to be. Heel.
Oh, I did move.
You're basically, no. Heel. Sit. All the way. I know, your dinkles are cold. Too bad. You're so sad and sorrowful, and he's a nice dog. Just think what would happen if you actually had to work around a mean dog. Yeah. You're hating every minute of this. He doesn't like being interfered with. It shatters his confidence. But too bad. That's why he's out here, because he needs...
look at you.
Because he knows if he looks at me that bad things don't happen. You're right. Good job. Good. Heel.
Funny.
Don't talk, just do. After a certain point in time, you got to stop reminding him. Clasp on the leash, straight to the ground. Because it means nothing. Down, all the way. Stay. And the reason why is because we want them to understand that just, I mean, he really is uncomfortable in this situation. The dog's already interfered with him once. So basically he's kind of like, oh God, something horrible is going to happen. He's anxious. He's afraid he's going to move. But the thing is, though, is if he goes to move, he doesn't have any equipment on him. So basically, the only way I can stop him is to correct it vocally. With him, with any dog, the dog owes you the balance of the exercise. Out! Leave it. The dog owes you the balance of the exercise. So if he breaks, you're not going to say sit down, stay. You're basically going to drum him back to where he started out from, and you're going to put him on the ground, and you're going to move away. And you're going to tap him all the way through it so that he realizes this is something that I have to do. In order to escape or avoid this, I need to continue doing this exercise, okay? It's the delivery of the punisher that matters, not the volume. Okay? Especially with these e-collars, people have a tendency to just, roll the dial all the way up to the maximum capacity and just dump on the dog. That's not appropriate. It's when you give the correction that matters. So in a situation where you're eliciting a behavior, you're tapping until you acquire that behavior. Okay? So in order to develop memory, what we're doing is teaching this dog, if this is what you were doing and you broke from it, and I'm tapping you, I'm helping you to acquire the memory that you don't abandon what you were told to do in favor of something else. Does that make sense? The principle is called escape or avoidance. It's a science thing, and you can, do all the research you want. But essentially, I applied direct pressure. In order for you to escape that pressure, you have to conform to or adhere to a specific thing. Okay? In order to avoid pressure from occurring, you have to do that thing without prompting. Does that make sense? And punishment means essentially if you fail, I'm going to apply the principle of escape and continue to apply direct pressure until you escape it by doing whatever. So it's a timing issue. And in a situation where he's willing to kind of abdicate because he's young and he's fresh and he wants to have his fun, you want to be able to remind him, no, your obligation is to do as I've told you to do. And then you can have freedom. So what we do when we go to release them, we release them to something they enjoy. You step in, you reach down and unclasp his leash, and you tell him, okay, big voice, yay! So that way, he completed the exercise, he completed the spirit of the exercise, good dog. Okay guys, come on. So that way, in order to reward him for his valiant effort, we're going to let him enjoy something.